An unseasonably beautiful spring-like day in the Rose City has given way to a tremendous night and an opportunity for the home side to make improvements and take on a familiar face as the Portland Timbers host l'Impact de Montreal. 9th time in 70 MLS matches, unchanged from the previous week. We highlight all of the new signings out there, including Mikhail Silvestre, Will Johnson, the captain, teacher Justin Mapp. He hurt his calf in the first half. Everything else is the same. Alessandro Nesta, center of defense, a World Cup winner with Italy. Marco Di Vaio, Matteo Ferrari as well. They have won after getting that result in Seattle. Our referee tonight, Edvin Jurasevich, was recently in charge at the CONCACAF Under-20 Championships. Gets us underway. Portland Timbers in the reworked first choice, green shirts, white shorts, green socks, and the Montreal Impact and their first choice blue from head to toe. Russell straight back in. Di Vaio, great save. Donovan Ricketts, what a reaction to deny Marco Di Vaio on the doorstep. It's out for a corner.
Well, I've got to tell you, that's a brilliant one-handed save, and he's kept the Timbers alive. Because Di Vaio times this well. Again, it's a set piece the Timbers have switched off. The run comes from deep and he has no right to get there. Donovan Ricketts, he gets a big hand to the ball and he steers it wide. Defend very much in the Italian way, happy to sit behind the ball and wait for the right time to break forward.
Larry now as Harrington and Nagbe combine. Johnson, Nagbe, Johnson on the turn. Johnson fires across, save Perkins, no rebound. And Nesta helps the clearance.
I've got to tell you, the approach play was brilliant. Short, incisive, one-touch passing. Thought Johnson might well have played that back to Nagbe, who was in the middle of the goal.
Diacy now trying to get away. Does get away from Miller. He's running at Jean-Baptiste now. On Diacy. Baptiste stronger there. Using his body positioning as they crashed into the advertising boards.
Well, this is when I talked about 30 yards from goal. One touch incisive passing. Now look at Nagbe, middle of the goal. Thought Johnson could have fed that along the 6-yard box.
So it'll be Andrea Pisano on loan from Bologna, Italy, to take his free kick. Just about everybody forward for Montreal for this. They back a few off. Look down to the top of the box. Overhead, oh, sensational goal! Hatsun Camara, 1 million from the right back. And Montreal, on the stroke of the half hour, takes the lead in Portland.
Oh, a most unfamiliar source, Hatsun Camara, in the fullback position. Never quite clear the ball, the Timbers. Once again, plenty of bodies back, and no one in particular picking up, but I have to say that's a fantastic effort. Improvisation from Camara. The ball's really not there to be hit, but he throws his foot at it, and it's a well-controlled bicycle kick because he just steers it to the corner. Well, we can see from behind the goal, Donovan Ricketts has no chance.
Larry quickly ahead for Ryan Johnson. Sweeps it wide for Nagbe. Will Johnson, the overlap. Nagbe takes it himself. It's a missed play by Perkins, but he's able to recover just in front of Ryan Johnson.
Took 2 attempts. First one stung his fingers from Darlington. This is what he can do from that left-hand side. He dipped onto his right foot. Ball's moving.
Good work to win the ball back. Finds Almasson. Valeri now, he's got Ryan Miller trying to chase him behind. Miller has it now. Miller goes down the box. Everyone's shouting at Edvin Jurasevich. And it's going to be a corner kick in the end. Montreal arguing for a yellow for a dive. Timbers arguing for a penalty. Jurasevich takes the middle road. Corner kick Timbers.
Well, this is a bigger question certainly than the Ryan Johnson one. You see, Ryan Miller gets played in. He just can't quite bring the ball under his control. There's a coming together of the two players. Just wonder if Romero may have a little bit more defensive qualities in terms of tracking Michael Harrington back. Certainly been a threat for the Timbers on this near side.
Bernier slips it through. That's Romero's first touch. Gets to it at the byline. The cross, the goal. Felipe, 2-0 Montreal.
Well, that's an instant. reaction from the substitute, because it's Romero who gets into the near post. And we've talked a number of times about the deep line runs. This time it's Felipe coming from that midfield position. It's a great little cutback because it's away from the defenders into the path of the oncoming forward, and he beats Ricketts on that near side with a good contact on the ball. One of their teammates to help out.
Camera now has Romero in front of him. Up for Felipe. Tavayo was calling for it, now has it. Slips it through, onside, and cleared away. Harrington. That was Romero there who slipped through, beating the offside trap.
Game marker Devayo's the guy who just picks the ball up and he knows exactly where his teammates are. Harrington reads the danger and gets back. It's been so difficult to pick up Devayo.
Zielinski calling for a long switch here from Charlotte. It's a good ball. It's good control off the chest. A decent cross. It's Ryan Johnson, and it's the Timbers back into it. 10 minutes to go. It's 2-1.
What a brilliant ball by Zielinski. And that was one of the occasions where the Timbers switched the play quickly. Goes from Chara, beautiful ball out to Zielinski. He takes one touch, feeds it into Ryan Johnson. What's this ball? Pinpoint. Zielinski takes one touch, delivers it into the box, and Johnson comes in at the far stick. And all of a sudden Montreal will start to get nervous. It's a big 10 minutes left in this game.
Ryan Johnson, who was inches away with a bicycle kick that would have been the winner last week, gets his first Timbers goal, or Warner's first touch. A little too much on that pass, though. Was kept in play by Romero. Still on Trace Romero, trying to seal the deal. Falls for Warner, saved by Ricketts, cleared by Will Johnson.
You have to credit him for two saves there. Donovan Ricketts got to the near post on the first one when the ball came out. Just got his big frame somehow in front of the ball.
That's nested. Nagy was trying to sneak in there, and Perkins a little off his line.
A big moment for Ricketts. Ball's just sort of trundled into that near post, but what he does ever so well is get his big frame up and get in front of the ball as Warner was looking to score a third. When he fed the ball into Valencia, it's a weak shot at the goalkeeper. Probably goes with it, went Timbers' chance of a point from the game.
Evan Jurasevich checks his watch, blows for full time, and the Montreal Impact have matched their away win total from last season in 2 weeks.